Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back into another episode of Farm Simulator 25 here in Scotland on the Kinlaig map. And we, of course, are on the PS5 today, and look what I found. I had to do some searching, I'll tell you what, man. This is down in the southeast corner of the map, and this, of course, is the windmill that we've been talking about. This is the next build per se, and this one we can use. This one will become like a granary. It'll become a workstation per se. So yeah, I've been booting around, and what do you think I could find this place, man? And to be honest with you, I ended up having to go on my phone and on the Google and go like, where's the windmill? Oh, pardon me just a second. Oh, pardon, sorry about that. Lungs, Oh, right, we can't hop the barriers to get in there, can't we? No. 1 second, please. Whew, wowzers. Okay, so yeah, that is the windmill. It's going to be a long, involved thing as well. Not nearly as long as the castle was. And we'll have to haul a bunch of stuff. But we got stone down at the Masons and all that. And you got to buy the property that surrounds it. I think it's lot 60. And they want, I don't know, $460,000 for it. But I think once we buy it and whatnot, we'll get jiggy with it and start playing with that. But what I would like to do today is follow up on what we talked about last video, and that is I want to put in a pasture for some more cattle. You know what? Screw you guys and your teas. It's cattle. It's water. It's teeth. He's standing behind the door with a bottle. Okay? Water. Gonna go brush my tooth. Well, anyway, yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna put in a barn. And like that, get some dairy going, I think. You know. And yeah. So how you guys doing? I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. I truly do. And as for us here, we're fine. We're good. 2 feet in a heartbeat, eh? And today, of course, is Tuesday at the time of this recording. That is, it's Tuesday, February the 24th. So, yeah, almost into March. Spring's right around the corner, man. But what do you say we get to this, shall we? I'll see you in a bit. we go. Do a little bit of leveling there. Change the old topography. And like I say, this is where you got to be careful when you're doing this kind of stuff. Like save before you start doing anything like this, and then don't save until you're comfortable with what you've done. Because otherwise you can get stuck. And when you start changing topography on the map, it can mess with things. So you want to be kind of sort of careful about what it is that you is a doing of, kind of sort of. Now that's no so bad. We just need to kind of smooth out some of these bumps. I need to put a ramp down from here down to this level down here. So what we'll do is we'll get in there, we'll set up the ramp height and width and angle. Pardon me. Just get back here out of the way a bit, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. But what we'll do is we'll pop up top, hop on pop? No, we'll pop on top. Yeah, that's the ticket, sure. So we'll get up top and we'll set the height of our ramp. And we'll set the height of our ramp up here. So this is where we want the height to finish off, is about here, give or take, right? Oh, pardon me. So then what we'll do is we will click on slope, engage it, and then we'll set the height here. Then we'll go back down to where I am, and that's where we'll start our ramp from. We don't start our ramp from here, otherwise it's just going to bring it out all the same level, right? So we'll start down about here, give or take, and then we'll run it up, and like that. All right, well, bear with, and I will catch up with you guys in a short while we do this. Make sure you got your coffee. Make sure you got your bowl packed. Okay, get under your comfy blankie and like that. Yeah, I'll see you in a short. Well, alrighty then. So that gives you kind of sort of an idea what we're doing there. You see we brought the height of the ramp down, nice and smooth angle like, and then we just went around and softened all the edges, kind of rounded things out. Whatnot in preparation for placing the barn. And like that, and like that. Oh, bear with me just a second here, guys. I am going to have a sip of the old life support system, speaking of coffee in a bowl. And of course, it doesn't have to be a bowl. I mean, whatever blows your hair back, your favorite beverage in a bowl, your favorite beverage in a pre-rolled, a blunt, something 420 friendly, if in fact that is, if you're of a like mind. If not, fair dinkum. All's welcome here, man. All's welcome here. Nothing but good vibes in this place, baby. Nothing but love. All right. Let's continue on and make ourselves a pond, shall we? Okay. go. So got a little water feature for them and what have you. And of course we got our little reeds in there so we can hear our froggies. Yeah, that won't happen, I don't think, just yet. It's going to maybe in the spring, once we get into, say, March, April, and around there, we'll start hearing them, especially at nighttime. Well, you remember from my last build over there when I did that huge lake and put them all in. I just love them, man. They sound so good. Oh, pardon me. So there is roughly kind of sort of what's going on. Now we'll throw some, pardon me. Oh, sorry, guys. We'll throw some trees and shrubberies and like that around, just kind of aesthetics, break up the topography a little bit. Excuse me, guys, I gotta have a sip here. My gosh, pardon me. Wowzers. Okay, thank you for your patience on that. And we just get some of that out of the old cookie duster here, i.e. the mustache. So it's not running down my face and into my beard. The old soup strainer. Okay, now, so that's coming along pretty good there. We'll, pardon me, just add in a little bit more texture, I think. But yeah, for the most part, that's looking pretty solid. I think I can live with that. Oh, pardon me. I gotta mute you, sorry. Okay, wowzers. My, oh my, we're having a moment, aren't we? Just one of them days. Welcome to emphysema, kiddies. Yeah, it's a bit of a bugger. It's one of those sneaky ones. It just takes a little bit more of you each year, just takes another little piece, another little piece, another little piece. But hey, it is what it is, man. I got no complaints. I'm all good. I got a wife who puts up with me and a cat who tolerates me. I'm pretty good. All things considered. Now, what we want to do here is get this into such a position so that we can manipulate the pasture fence, but it'll only let me put it originally where it's not going to collide with something I've already put in here. So I've got to find a spot where we can place this without interfering with the trees and stuff that I've done. And what I want to do is line up the entrance here with the driveway. Wow. Whew, sorry, guys. Okey doodles. Will you stop? Gosh darn. Okay, so now we've placed it, so now we have opportunity to adjust the fence to what we want, right? So I'll get snap here. Now again with this too, think about what you're doing kind of sort of before you make any commitments of like saving and stuff like that, because things can go awry quite easily around this. So now you can take out sections of fence. So it kind of behooves you to kind of just do small sections, stop, save, small sections, stop. Like not save game, but just what I'm doing here, clicking in small sections. Because if you do make a mistake and you got to take that section of fence back out again, well, if you haven't done a bunch of these little shorts, then the whole entire fence is going to come down again if it's all in one big piece, right? And then, of course, you got to start from scratch. Now, this is where things kind of can go squirrely here. Now, I can stop there. Yeah, you see, we're going to do this. I'm colliding with, and what it's talking about is the the trigger windows for the reeds that I put in, the pond, the trees, something in there is bumping up against the window for the fence. Keeping in mind that behind the scenes, underneath all of this, if you break it down to its base, you ever see Tron where he goes inside the video game? Okay. So, same idea. The way you do these things, you've got circles, Hey, what do you like better, Bert? Circles or squares? You got circles, you got squares, you got triangles. That's it. Circles, squares, triangles. These are what make up the cages, the wire cages, if you will, if we're going to call them that, for behind the scenes. And if one cage bumps up against another or whatever, it interferes, it collides with, then you can't place, right? But we can work this around. We can kind of manipulate the fence a bit here, and hypothetically, hypothetically, we should be able to overcome. Now, worst case scenario is we go back and we take out the barn and like that, and we start again. No, thank you, please. It only makes me sneeze, and then it makes it hard to find the door. Yeah. Oh, kommen Sie hier. Snikken vast. Tiedis dobbiera trekken pakken wedstrijd till what killing you. Aha. Dig, name it, deputy, frickin' dog. Okay, bear with me. We are not dead in the water. I just got to do some thunking here now. What in the heck? This should work. Now, if I bring you out to here, and we do a snap point there. Snap points, that's the word I was looking for with the cages and everything else. Yeah, snap points. So now, okay, we can put you here, but how do I get to that last little bit? Because it keeps colliding, I think, with either the reeds or the tree. So now, yeah, you see how it just collides, and then you can do it, Oh, my. My Sharota. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay, we are not giving up on this. I am tenacious, if nothing else. I am like a pit bull on a tire once I get an idea in my head, man. Well, I'm an Aries. What do you expect, right? We don't like change even when we instigate it ourselves. But once we're set on a course, Mohammed and the mountain ain't going to stop me, man. Okay, but that being said, now what if I were to maybe go on an angle between the tree and the barn? I might be able to come in that way and then, pardon me, and then hook it up. Okay, no, I don't like that. That's somewhere around there, maybe. Dig nabbit, deputy dog. I'm not happy. That's all right. Like I say, no problems here on the farm, baby. Only solutions. Okay, now let's see. No, that's not going to. Be still my beating heart. Oh, there you go. Ding dong. Yeah, baby. Nice, and nice. So there it is. We got ourselves a a field. Yeah. Notice how I'm avoiding my T's here. Yeah, something I got to work on. Oh, well, there you go. Life sucks. Buy a helmet. And if you look anything like me, maybe, consider a full face. All right, Billy. All right, well, what do you say we throw some bushes in here and whatnot, make it look a little au naturel, and then we'll get into putting in some livestock, eh? A few cattle. Yeah, there you go. You see, as in T. Oh, boy. All righty then. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, the windmill. I think that will be interesting. Like I said, I don't think it's going to take as long as the castle did. Geez, I hope not. That was that was painful towards the end. Like I say, I slept in game. I just kept sleeping, and then another month, and eventually I slept for 2 in-game years, and I couldn't figure it out. And it was all down to, well, it was a picnic problem, wasn't it? Problem in chair, not in console. or computer, depending on what you're playing. No, it was down to me because I had it on distribute instead of having them on to store. Because I was thinking it would, send them automatically off, but nah. Oh well, best laid plans of, eh? You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Well, there we go. Ah, nice, nice, and nice. Okay, fair dinkum on that. Let's have a little. Oh, I got to round that out a bit. Okay, just on the left there, just needs a little smoothing out, so a few little humps. Okay, we will open you up. Ta-da! And the nice thing about this barn, it's got the feeding station. Yeah. So what we do is we bring our silage, our hay, and I think straw, and it will make total mixed ration for us right here on site. Yeah, you see how we have to kind of come in on an angle and like that? But we got her. I mean, is it exactly what I would have done or would have liked to have done? No, but, Okay, and we're not hearing the froggies right now. Like I say, it is only February and it is early in the morning. And on top of that, we've only just placed them. So it's going to probably take till I kind of exit the game and come back in, and then they should be singing away. I do not like this meadow that I've got planted here. This is just shite. I mean, I know it's winter, so no foliage, but I do not like that. We're going to have to change that. There is no doubt in my non-military mind, I will tell you what. Okay, bear with. There we go. Let's see. What's this look like? Yeah, that's better. Right. Right, you bloody well right. Another great song. You know you got a right to say. Oh, yeah, that's going to blend in a lot better now. I'm liking that. Yeah, I don't know what I put in there to begin with. And maybe if it was summertime, it might look okay, Because in the summertime, when the weather is fine. There we go. All right, well, I'm going to continue on with this a little bit. Speed things up just a hair so it's not quite so long in the tooth for us. And I'll see y'all in a short, eh? All right. Let's go have a pull off a pipe and enjoy a coffee, eh? There we go. Yeah, we got some cattle in there. I got the brown Swiss as opposed to the Holstein. I think that the the Swiss will blend in, aesthetically speaking, that is. They'll blend in with the Highlands, kind of sort of. We don't want that stark contrast, black and white, when we've got all this beautiful greenery around us, man. It's just a little softer on the eyes. Yeah, okay, who am I kidding? It's my personal choice, and like that, man. But anyway, there we go. There it is for what it's worth and whatnot. Another poor job done well. Hello, little ones. Look at you. Oh, yeah. But okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up here, I do believe. So, in the meantime, and in between time, as always, brightest blessings, my friends. Okay? Love and light. Now, do us a solid, yeah? When you're done here, go tell somebody that you love them, man. In fact, go tell 2 people that you love them and ask them to tell 2 more. And so on and so on. All right, spread the love. Go be the rock stars you already are, and I will see you in the funny papers. Okay, my friends, be good to each other. Bye for now.